sponsor for these shows, provides limo service for the comedians. He just started doing comedy right before the shutdown, and we've been working on some fun ideas together. He also sponsors the Comedy on Corners, where we go around all over the valley in a limo and just pop up at random places and tell jokes to people. So it's like our own little public service that we provide for everybody. So please welcome everyone's favorite creepy uncle, the funny felon, Uncle T. Uncle Tony.
We're going to turn this up. I brought my own mic because basically my position here this evening was to keep everyone here COVID compliant. First, I want to thank everybody for showing up and congratulate you for surviving the apocalypse. You know, good job, way to go. Secondly, you know, everything's changed with this, even comedy. Comedy's changed quite a bit. I brought my own mic because, you know, comedians, I'm new at this, but I've noticed they're kind of dirty, you know, so I don't want to take any chances. So I thought I'd do this. There's a couple things for your safety. I've been asked to do 5 minutes, okay? No more than 5 minutes. If I do more than 5 minutes, that could be dangerous to your health. Okay, so I'm going to just try to keep it to that. Secondly, there is no laughing. All right, in anyone's general direction. Please try not to laugh. If you must laugh, cover your mouth. All right? And this last thing is probably the most important, and it might take a while. I'm going to have to take everybody's temperature here. Okay, so if you guys could all just stand up and bend over, I'll make this as painless and quick as possible. Okay? All right, now we can get going. I'm new at comedy. Yeah, I'm new. I started doing this. I don't know what you guys did during the quarantine. I took comedy classes on Zoom, you know, at home. So I guess that makes me a homeschooled comedian. We all know how screwed up those kids turned out, right? God, I hope that don't happen to me. I really do. That'd be awful. That would be terrible. The wife doesn't think I'm funny. She's always telling me that. Actually, we're not married yet. She's always saying that, you know, because I do most of my act at home. And I asked her to come down here tonight. She said she had to stay home and feed our cat. Right? Guys, we ain't got a cat. Seriously, I got a dog. It's the smartest dog in the world, too. His name's Samson. He's like 2. I love this dog. He's so smart. He won't pee anywhere in the house, but on your leg. Yeah, so if you come over, I'm just saying, if you guys come over, you can sit anywhere you want. You know, you can sleep there, you can lay down, you might want to wash your leg when you leave. But other than that, you can, you know, it's good. It's real good. She thinks I'm having a midlife crisis. Getting into comedy, you know, at 53, buying a limousine, Jesus Christ. You know, if she's right, she's usually right. I'm going to live to be 106, you guys. And I don't want to live that long. I really don't. This world's kind of screwed up. I mean, have you noticed? You know, she sent me out a while ago on Mission Impossible to find toilet paper. You know, I had the same situation as everybody else. You know, and I started thinking about it. Toilet paper is just a symptom of the problem. The problem's taking a crap. So I bought 18 pounds of cheese. Yeah, I'm good, man. Until August, I think I'm going to be able to ride this shit out. I swear to God. I think I'll be all right there. You guys drinking? Anybody drinking? Do we have any drinkers? I love drinking. We got drinkers over here? That's so nice. I love drinking. I had to quit drinking. I'm allergic. I break out in handcuffs. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's so fucked up. The last time I drank tequila, I was put in quarantine for a year. Actually, it was prison out in Kingman, Arizona, but it was like quarantine. It was a lot like that. So I gotta watch that shit. I really do. The girlfriend told me I needed to start going to those AA meetings. You know what I'm talking about? Alcoholics Anonymous. Have you heard of that shit? What a mistake that was. Yeah, those people don't drink at all. Did you guys know that? I should have known that. I should have probably seen that shit coming, but I was pretty hammered when I got there. So I just, you know, I didn't notice. I haven't had a drink now in like 9 years. Yeah. The entire state of Arizona, California, Nevada, Colorado, and Ohio are really happy about this shit. They really are. I had 8 DUIs. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. 3 of them I wasn't even driving. Okay? And I know what you're thinking. How in the hell do you get a DUI when you're not driving? Let me tell you. One of them was on a jet ski, okay? The point is I wasn't driving. I was skiing. It was spring break, 2002. And I'm not gonna lie to you people. I'd been drinking since fall of 2001. And I made a couple of mistakes that day. I did. Looking back, I made a couple of mistakes. The first mistake I made was flying by the sheriff's boat, bare-assing him on a jet ski. This little white ass looking going down like this. Yeah, that was my first mistake. And then my second mistake was thinking I could outrun him. I was on a river, you guys. There's only 2 places you can go on a river, up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down, until they caught me. Yeah. And I don't know, if you've ever had to take a sobriety test on land, it's not any fucking easier on the back of a sheriff's boat, I'll just tell you that. But the point is, I wasn't driving, okay? And I don't think that shit should count. I really don't. And then the other time I got a DUI when I wasn't driving, I was at a drive-thru. I was in a liquor drive-thru, and I was just sitting there, you know, nodding out, just. And the cop came up and knocked on my window. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing, I do this all the time." He said, "Have you had something to drink?" And I cannot stress this enough, people. I cannot stress what I'm about to tell you enough. Law enforcement are trained professionals, okay, in observation, so do not try to lie to these people. He asked me, you know, how much have you had to drink? And I was honest, I told him 1, after another, until I fucking lost count. I really couldn't tell you, I don't know. He told me to get out of the car. He said he thought I was drunk. And I told him the truth again. I was like, you don't know me. You haven't seen me drunk, right? Turns out he was right. He must have known me from somewhere. I don't know. I blew like a 2.6 or something. It was just awful. It was awful. Yeah, I don't know how these things keep happening to me. The last time I got a DUI, though, that I wasn't driving, this is my favorite. It really is. I was leaving this bar. It was late on a Friday night. And again, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been drinking since Wednesday. Okay? And I pulled over to help this old fucking man. He was just an old man at an abandoned gas station. I'm like, hey, I don't know about you guys. Sometimes when I get drunk, I get real helpful. Do you know any people like that? I'm one of those. You never know what you're going to get when I get drunk. You really don't. Turns out, he didn't want my help. And the next thing I know, there's like 12 Mesa squad cars there, right? 12 cops. And they had me do the old drunken Macarena, you know, dun, 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 dun. You know, that kind of, it was big in the 90s. I don't know, you guys might have missed the 90s, you're pretty young. So they arrest me, and I get out of jail, and I call my attorney, and I'm like, David, you can get me out of this, dude. I wasn't driving, I was just standing there. And he said, well, Tony, I got the police report. Do you know who you stopped to help? I was like, no, who? He said, well, he's a Mormon judge, okay? And what he was doing is he was out taking his election signs down off the fucking fence on the abandoned gas station. Yeah, I was like, oh God, that's not good. You know, that's really not good. And I told him, I said, do the best you can, David. Just do the best you can. He said, I always do, Tony. I always do. He said, I'm going to need $5,000. And here's an idea. Why don't you stop drinking? I'm like, you're the attorney, but that don't sound like much of a defense to me, you know? And it sure as hell don't sound like $5,000 worth. Really. You know, we got a great relationship though, we really do. He sent me to prison, and I sent his kids to college. Yeah, we're tight. I'm still on his Christmas list. He's a good guy. I asked him to come down and see this show too. And he said he had a good reason for not coming. He said he didn't want to, you know, which you got to respect that. You just do. Been having some issues, like I said, at home, and started going to couples counseling, and it's helping things a lot. Started going a couple of months ago. Helping things around the house quite a bit. I think next week I'm going to go pick her up. You know, things are going a lot better at the house. She's not there. I got to go get her. But other than that, she's a good person. We're just different people. We're totally different people. I'm loud, obnoxious, and offensive. And she's got a vagina. And I love that about her. I do. I just love that about her. Hey, Jeff.
What's up, Hanson?
How you doing?
I'm all right.
What else is going on? Oh, I recently had a vasectomy and a root canal. You look confused over there. They were in two totally different places, honey. One was down here. Okay, it was at a urologist. And the other one, it was in here as an endodontist. So I just wanted to slow things down, I know. And it was an elective surgery, so my insurance did not pay for this. The wife elected me, I didn't elect me. The girlfriend elected me. And it went well. It really did. It went really, really well. I got this t-shirt out of the deal. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, for real, I got this t-shirt from my urologist. Yeah, I never paid $900 for a t-shirt before, but I like this one, you know? It seems nice. And if you plan on going and having a vasectomy, and the doctor tells you this is going to sting a bit, what he meant to say is this is going to feel like sliding down a razor blade using your balls as brakes. But that wouldn't be professional. So what they'll say is it's going to sting a little bit. And that was before all the, you know, pandemic hit. Let's see what else is going on. I've learned a lot in these classes that I'm taking. I learned I'm not funny. You know, that's going to be a challenge. That's going to be a challenge. What else have I learned? Well, having fun and being funny are two totally different things, you guys. You know, it's two totally different things. I mean, I like to have fun, but that don't make you funny. Being funny is for professionals. You know, so don't try this shit at home, okay? Unless you're a professional asshole, then you probably got this. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
I can attest to everything he said about the vasectomy. But I'll tell my story another time because I would like to bring up another special guest all the way visiting from Washington, D.C. to traveling comedian. Please welcome a very special guest this evening, Eddie Lyles.